our very first Acoustic Lounge, another talk show for students and by students. Tonight's guest is Sean Hartman, otherwise known as Sisko Diq. At any point tonight, guys, if you have any questions, just comment them below, and maybe we'll ask him at some point. To start off, Sean will be playing his song Just One Bite, which will be followed by an interview. That being said, take it away, Sean.
Thank you. Like a Prairie God is lost in the fog. No banana commitments this morning. Just one bite is all she'd like. It's all she'd like is just one bite. And I'm crashing against you like a river that runs through. Be it the blood in your veins, or just me tapping at the window as it rains. I'm crashing against you, so hold me close and tell me what's new. Are you still loving living life, or are you melting like butter under a hot night? You're a cat out of the bed, get into pajamas. You're the knee zombies and all the blossoms they bring as they're pollinating, buzzing busy in the spring. Like a dozen disco dancers seeking out all of the answers on the dance floor. And so we dance more down on the dance floor. And so we dance more. And I'm crashing against you like a river that runs through. Be it the blood in your veins, or just me tapping at the window as it rains. I'm crashing against you, so hold me close and tell me what's new. Are you still loving living life, or are you melting like butter under a hot night? Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. Not light.
That was awesome, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to go into an icebreaker game where we're going to ask you as many questions as we can in 60 seconds. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, Sean. As a child, did you have a pet?
I did.
What was
I
its
love
name?
pets. I had many pets. My favorite one was Connor.
Favorite one was Connor. What was Connor? Is he a dog, cat?
Golden Retriever, dog.
Oh, I have a golden retriever. I miss him terribly. Last movie you saw?
The Witch.
The Witch. How was it?
It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Last album you bought?
Obsidian Swords, most recent cassette, or their only cassette. They're a Cedar Falls band.
Yeah. Last show you played?
Maximum Ames,
Maximum Ames.
Yeah.
How many shows you played at Maximum Ames?
3. I did 3 performances.
3 performances.
Yeah.
Nice. What made you want to do 3 performances at Maximum Ames?
3 different people asked me to do 3 different things. So I did music, poetry, and then an a cappella set. So they're all different.
Very nice, very nice. If you could have a pet now, what kind of pet would you have?
Hmm.
Now I'm bringing it back to
I would have a giant pterodactyl so I could ride it around.
That sounds like a nice pet. I'd actually want to do
Flight.
it. I'd want something to fly on. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So Maximum Ames, 3 sets. How'd they go?
They went well. It's Max Ames. It's always a great time. I'm very happy to be asked to be part of it. My acoustic set had a great turnout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people there.
And poetry and acapella.
Poetry and acapella went great. It was a little bit smaller shows. They
Yeah.
were at smaller venues, a little less, intriguing than music sometimes for some people.
Yeah, I get you.
Poetry's not for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, it was
I get
good.
you.
It was at KHOI actually.
So you've been on the Ames music scene since you were how old?
16,
16.
about yeah.
Cool. And then your first release, your first EP, Cheap Liquor and Expensive Cigarettes, that came out in 2012. So what prompted you to want to break onto the Ames music scene?
Just my love for music. I'm a musician. You
Yeah.
kind of have to be part of the scene if you
Yeah.
want to do it. Make those connections, meet people that are doing the same thing that you're into. Those are all my friends now. That's a very tight-knit community full of basically a bunch of friends that know each other.
Yeah.
They're all great people. Not everyone's a great person, but it's a good scene to be part of. So
Oh yeah.
a lot of my friends were in it. Was easily attractable to me.
Oh yeah, and all of your releases, like since that first 2012 release, they're all over the spectrum in terms of genre. You've got acoustic, you've got rap, and then your most recent Skinny Dipper is it's like an electronic and trap album. So what prompts this multi-genre shift?
Just my love for a lot of different music genres, as well as never getting bored with one thing at one time. If I ever have a writer's block on anything, I just move on to the next project and work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed a lot of your albums, sometimes you would put 2 out in 1 month, or you would span them out over a couple months, or it would be a year between releases.
Yeah.
So just want to know why is that? For
That
you?
comes with various, just like how fast I'm writing, how many different things I'm doing, who I'm choosing to release it from, be it through Nova Labs or just DIY. The most recent 2 I released back to back one day, and the next day I released the next one. And I did that because I was planning on going to Amsterdam actually, so I was just like, I'm gonna get these done, I'm gonna get them out there. So that was mainly the whole thing that went by, and it's the kind of how it comes, what's working out in my life, and how often I'm writing music.
Yeah. So another story about you. Your release, Throw This Away or Keep It Forever, recorded in 7 hours. How'd it happen? What's the story?
I got a synthesizer from my friend Wally Neal, and I just used it as a project to expand my knowledge of the recording programs I was using, and just to not limit myself on saying is this good, is this not. I was simply just letting things be, channeling from the abyss, so to speak, and letting it come out and record it and say that's what it is.
No, what's your favorite thing about being that kind of experimental artist kind of person?
Not to say I'm a pioneer, but
Yeah.
pioneering new things is always great. I like making things that aren't what I've heard before. I like making, people always say make music for yourself, and that's definitely what I would do growing up. Without a doubt, I'd make the craziest stuff on my computer out of nothing programs that no one would want to listen to, but I still loved it. And yeah, I don't know. It's just
Just like that, going from nothing to something.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's just good to express that all.
No, yeah. Now I noticed on both Skinny Dipper and on your most recent acoustic Everything Is Because of You, there was collaboration with John Kirchner from Basin.
For sure.
He did the mixing and the mastering.
The
So
production, yeah.
yeah,
He recorded
yeah.
it all, yeah.
So how did that collaboration come to happen, and what other collaborations do you have going with other Ames musicians?
Yeah, I met John Kirchner through most likely the Pentagon, I guess. He was recording Pelvis's album, and then I was wanting to make something that wasn't just in my bedroom, something that was a little better recording quality. He'd done a great job with Pelvis, and and Arizona Limelight actually. And I asked him to do it, and he was more than happy to do it. And I knew him through Basin as well, and the record mill and all the shows, so it just worked out really well.
Oh,
He was fantastic to work with him for sure.
Oh, yeah. What other collaborations? What other Ames artists have you collaborated with?
Flavor Basket, me and him have put out a split. I've worked with friends from high school that went here. Logan Strong, we were in a group called Easy Beasy. I'm in a group called Neverything currently with someone who's from Ames, Hunter Torgerson, goes by Beam Theory. Doing a split with Circumference coming up. Nova Labs obviously put out one of my albums, so they helped me with the mastering and release of that. And then John Kirshner played drums on that album, but most of my stuff has been solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you like having all those collaborations, or are you just like?
Yeah, collaborations are great.
Yeah.
Collaborations are great. Being solo has its benefits in the fact that you don't have to worry about other people's schedules, other people's lives, their abilities, or anything. So I always have something to fall back onto, but collaborations are great. And I'm very happy to work with anyone. It's just a good way to partner together and grow each other through that. Yeah.
And just, what do you see for your future as a musician?
Get rich.
Yeah?
Die famous.
Get rich, die famous, yeah.
Or just whatever happens.
What a way to go.
Keep making art.
Yeah, what a way. So while Sean is getting ready to perform his next song, I just want to remind all you guys to tune in this Thursday for the Daily Lounge, where we're going to have on the Iowa State Daily's Facebook page, we're going to have members of the men's basketball team, so Stu and crew will be here hanging out with us. So take it away for your next song, Sean.
Thank you. The coarse brow of their cold skin felt like I knew them again. Felt like I knew them again. Touching limbs, stretching tendons, bend them, then extend till rended. Laffy taffy come, eyes closed, mouth open laughing. Got a couple supple sagging, some things that I polish and wax into shiny. Nothing. Got a couple supple shagging, some things that I polish and wax into shiny. Nothing. Days another fast ride. Fast lasting, what comes to a crashing crash happening, smacking lips, I'm asking, can I get a hit? I'm passive. Like a passenger. Like a passenger, like a passenger, like a passenger, and I'll eat all your food till you hate me and rust my feet wherever I damn well please, and I'll run my teeth in my sleep 'cause of anxiety, and I'll run my teeth in my sleep 'cause of anxiety, and I'll eat all your food till you hate me and rust my feet wherever I damn well please, and I'll run my teeth in my sleep 'cause of anxiety, and I'll run my teeth in my sleep 'cause of anxiety.
Thanks so much for joining us this
Thank
evening,
you.
Sean. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Sean will actually be playing a show at the Record Mill on November 7th, so if you want to catch him there, go for it. Remember to join us on Thursday with the men's basketball team for the Daily Lounge. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.